Welcome to another episode of Boundaries. We all have boundaries. Some of us even set up fences. How about you? God's boundaries for our lives are meant to give us direction for our purpose. They keep us on His path, the path we were created to follow. Today's episode is called Victory Over Failure. Peter had denied Jesus 3 times. John 21 verse 15 takes up after Jesus had told the disciples where to drop their net. Their nets were filled with fish, and when Peter recognized Jesus, he covered himself and jumped in the water. Today's scripture is John 21:15 through 19. When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," he said, "you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." Again Jesus said, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" He answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Take care of my sheep." The third time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, "Do you love me?" He said, "Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my sheep." Very truly I tell you, when you were younger you dressed yourself and went where you wanted. But when you are old you will stretch out your hands, and someone else will dress you and lead you where you do not want to go. Jesus said this to indicate the kind of death by which Peter would glorify God. Then he said to him, "Follow me." 3 times Jesus asks Peter if he loves him. He is using the Greek words agape and phileo to convey different kinds of love. After each question of "Do you love me?" and Peter's answer of yes, Jesus instructed Peter to feed my lambs, tend to my sheep. Jesus was not asking Peter to be a literal shepherd of sheep. He was telling Peter that he wanted him to lead and care for his church. Jesus uses the word agape in his first 2 questions, which means loving affection, like God's love. He then uses the word phileo, which means brotherly love or affection. Peter then reaffirms his love for Jesus using the same word, phileo. Then in John 21:15 through 17, Jesus tells Peter to feed my lambs and tend to my sheep. This really is a call to all of us who have been forgiven to take care of the true church, to care for the young believers. As we mature as Christians, the same thing goes for us. It is also a call for us to take care of the young, more naive believers, to make sure they are fed the truth and the life. In John 21:18 through 19, Jesus prophesies about Peter's future. He foretells that Peter will die a martyr's death, being crucified upside down, according to tradition. This signifies the extent of Peter's love and devotion to Jesus. So what does all of this have to say to all of us? How many of us have denied Jesus in our lives? How many of us have said, "I do not know him"? We are forgiven if we only ask. All Jesus asks is that we humble ourselves, recognize that He is alive, confess being a sinner, and ask for forgiveness. Then Jesus wants to learn so that we can feed sheep. He wants us to learn so that we can feed those who are new to the flock, guide them in the right direction, even mentor them if necessary. Perhaps you are one of the sheep, or perhaps you are like Peter, being given the opportunity to feed the sheep, to watch them grow into something strong and powerful. It's through this knowledge that Jesus wants us to take up His cross and follow Him. He wants to show us the road to forgiveness. And that road will lead to, well, victory over failure.